Yo, what's good, YouTube? As you see, me and my uncle, we back again with another one. So this time we actually going to react to the new Spider-Man. Now they just dropped. What's this, like the second trailer?
No, this is a final trailer.
Okay, this gonna be the final trailer before the movie come out. You know, like I said, I already got my ticket. Me and him, we definitely gonna be the first ones in the theater to go and see this. Like
It's like a family tradition with us anyway. We seen like every Spider-Man, different Peter Parker, entity or whatever you want to say. Like we seen the first one with Tobey Maguire in the theater. We seen the Spider-Man with Andrew Garfield, and now we got to see end the trilogy and see the one with Tom Holland.
Yeah, because like I told you in that last video, that Avengers Doomsday video, he reminded me that, you know, we actually had seen the very first Spider-Man ever. Like y'all remember the one with Tobey Maguire, like the original Spider-Man, the best Spider-Man to me. You feel me? Like he reminded me because I knew clearly. I already knew. I even remember I have the memory of going to see it in theaters. But
when that came out, you was like 5 or 6 years old, right?
Yeah, I was actually a little older than that. So I was, let me see,
I was like 8. I was like 8.
2001. I was like.
2002. 2002. So like you was like,
yeah, I was like 8. I was like 8 when that came out. Yep.
Yeah.
Because like I was 6 in 2000 and then,
yeah.
You know, so I was 8 when that came out, or I was 7 going on 8. But but yeah, but like I said, I remember going to see it, but I just forgot exactly who I had went to go see it with. But he just had reminded me not too long ago, so I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, that's fine. So it's a full circle moment, like he just mentioned, you know. So But like I said, like we just gonna get right into it, you know.
Let's do it.
That suit. Ain't that that's the Stark suit?
No, this is not the Stark suit because this is actually his own design.
Okay, yeah.
This is his own design suit because like after Robert Downey Jr. left the MCU or whatever, or left Spider-Man, he took the suit from him, and then like like the previous I believe the previous Spider-Man before this one actually dropped, he started making his own little suit or whatever, but he got his own little tech and like everything like that, so he's like doing everything himself.
Okay, yeah, because like I said, he has more knowledge about it than me. You know, I'm a big Spider-Man fan, you feel me? But like I said, it took me a little minute to kind of like warm up to like, you know, like the Tom Holland version of Spider-Man, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm one of the people, I'm kind of stuck in the past. Like, you know, I like the old Spider-Man. I also like even Andrew Garfield, he's cool, you feel me? But like I'm like I said, I just recently and I know y'all probably might, you know, get at me in the comment section, but like I just recently watched the Homecoming. Like Homecoming, and then the one after that. I will say that like the one after Homecoming wasn't, I didn't really like the one that came after Homecoming. I would say the best one, like just to me, the Homecoming.
I think Homecoming, I agree with you with the Homecoming and everything like that, and especially how they had Michael Keaton as the Vulture, as the main villain.
Yeah.
And the Homecoming, that was just straight fire. Like the way he portrayed the Vulture, like it was so dope. It was like so accurate, and like his animosity towards Peter Parker well, really towards Spider-Man. Then when he found out that Spider-Man and Peter Parker was the same person, he really went at him.
Yeah, and like speaking of Michael Keaton, because Michael Keaton, he voiced Spider-Man, right? He used to voice Spider-Man, because I think
I'll just know him as doing Batman, like in the original Batman, like the Batman with Jack Nicholson. I don't know about him voicing Spider-Man at all.
In the video, if I'm not mistaken, in the video games, he actually, like the older Spider-Man video games, I'm talking about like prior to like what's that, Tobey Maguire?
I'm not sure.
Like yeah, because there was a couple of videos that I had watched about one of my favorite Spider-Man games is actually like the first movie to game adaptation for like Spider-Man 2002, the one with Tobey Maguire. And apparently like at first the voice actor, they didn't think that Tobey Maguire would actually be like because you know how like sometimes when they have like they have the adaptation with the movie and the game, they're not sure if they're actually going to be able to like get the actual actor who plays the plays the character in the movie to actually play the character in the video game. So Michael Keaton was actually like the voice actor for Spider-Man in Spider-Man 1, you know, before they was able to like get a hold of Tobey Maguire. Once they got a hold of Tobey Maguire, then they switched it. They switched Tobey Maguire. Well, they switched Michael Keaton to Harry's character in a game, in a video game. And I actually noticed because I watched like a lot of like videos.
I didn't know. Now you putting me on to something I didn't know about. So
yeah, yeah. So that's, and he also, if I'm not mistaken, he also played like in the the first Spider-Man for like the PlayStation 1, like Enter Electro. I believe he played Michael Keaton. He also played the voice of Spider-Man as well. So, but let's get back into it.
That's when he found out that his best friend found out he was actually Spider-Man. That's when Tom Holland or Peter Parker was starting to make his own tech. Vice getting tech from Robert Downey Jr. the Spider suit.
Yeah, and another thing that I had forgot because I haven't watched No Way Home in like a minute, but like remember at the end of that movie, like what was it? What's his name?
Mysterio.
No, not even Mysterio. Like what's the dude who made the joint? Like he had to wipe away everyone's memory at the end. What, Shazam?
Oh, Mr. Marvel? No, it's that's actually Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange.
That's Doctor Strange.
Yeah, so Doctor Strange, remember he wiped everyone's memory because like what's that? Spider-Man, Tom Holland. He kind of messed up the wish, because remember, like in No Way Home, he wished that everyone didn't know that he was Spider-Man, like aside from like what's that, his friends or something like that. But like he did something to mess up the wish, but then at the end, he pretty much had told them like he just he wants everyone's minds to be wiped, just a clean slate.
Like they don't even know that he's Spider-Man.
Yeah, that he's like Spider-Man pretty much, but all right, let's get back into it. Yeah.
See right here, like when he said we used to know each other, that's when like you were saying before or whatever, Doctor Strange had made it so like he wiped they memories where they don't even know him at all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They don't know Peter Parker, Spider-Man. They don't know him at all. You know what I'm saying? They just know of Spider-Man, but they don't even know Peter Parker. Like they're not friends anymore. They're not like they're not like the trio or whatever, they don't hang around each other or nothing. Like Peter Parker is just solo. He's just rolling by himself.
Exactly.
And he lost Aunt May, so you know what I'm saying, he going through it right now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay, cool. Once he did that and like had everyone's minds wiped clean, like now, like I'm just kind of like interested to see like exactly how they're gonna do it. Like how are they gonna like reconnect? Like MJ and also his friend.
Yeah, it's just gonna be like they just meeting each other all over again. So yeah, that's basically what it's gonna be like.
But the journey, yeah, exactly.
That's what it seemed like, especially how the trailer has been going about and like how the storyline is going. So,
exactly. Yeah. Weeks.
Yep, and then 2 weeks, man.
2 weeks, yo. I'm telling you, man.
Can't wait.
It's I'm telling you, Spider-Man, and it. I ain't even gonna say
fighting those samurai and stuff like that. That kind of that scene actually kind of remind me of Daredevil when he was fighting the Japanese guy and everything like that. I don't know if you talking
about the series, right?
Daredevil series? Yeah.
Hold on, which
It was like he was fighting against those people.
I think I know what you're talking about. Which season was it? It was like the second.
That season? No, it was the first season. It was, I believe it was the first season. I got to go back and backtrack, but I believe it was the first season. It's been a minute since I seen that one. That was actually the one that was on Netflix, not on Disney Plus.
Okay, yeah.
Before it went to Disney Plus.
Yeah, it's crazy because like it took me a minute to like really like get into like Daredevil, but let's get back to the Spider-Man though.
I don't know if you heard or know about the rumors that's been spreading about like his best friend or whatever that kid that's his best friend in the Spider-Man. He's supposed to be the Hobgoblin or something
Oh,
like
he's supposed
that.
to be
He's
the
supposed
Hobgoblin.
to turn into the Hobgoblin eventually. That's what it's been speculations about that. So I'm interested in seeing if that actually does come about. You know what I'm saying? Because like how he been like tracking, trying to find out who Spider-Man is and stuff like that. It's kind of like something happens along the line, and I think I've been hearing talks about like he's gonna be like the Hobgoblin eventually.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of like when you really think about it, like it's like he plays the Harry in this series because you know
Right.
Harry
Yeah,
in a way,
fact.
and you
Yeah,
know if
definitely.
you watch the Raimi movies, the first like the first trilogy,
Right.
like eventually like Harry thought that Peter killed his father, and then remember in that third movie like they was kind of going at it, they was going back and forth, so
Right.
that would kind of be like a somewhat of a full circle moment, like they kind of like redoing like that storyline in a way, so. I mean, if they do that, that'll actually be fire. That'll
Yeah,
be
but
fire.
I've been like I said, I've been hearing like talks about, you know what I'm saying, that he's supposed to be like the Hobgoblin eventually.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that that does happen. So, you know what I'm saying? I think that would be kind of dope.
Yeah, because like the story it'll take a turn.
Yeah.
That'll definitely take a turn, But with that being said, like I said, like look, I already got my ticket. Like I said, we going to see it. Like
Yeah,
we definitely going to see it. I'm gonna have to see it at least twice. Like every Spider-Man movie, I go to the theater at least twice. So we both be on the same time. My uncle right here, he got like a lot of knowledge about like superheroes, comic books, and everything like that. So
Yeah.
So, but with that being said, thank you guys for watching. And
Like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah, like, comment, and subscribe. If you like what you've seen, like, comment, and subscribe.
And also share the video, please.
Yeah, that will be greatly appreciated.
Yeah.
But with that being said, thank you so much for watching, and everybody take care.
Peace.